Hi Cancer, this is Tara and welcome to your October 2015 Psychic Tarot forecast. And I so appreciate you guys joining me this month and all of your likes and your subscribes and your shares. I really feel blessed that you all have done that. So thank you, thank you, thank you very, very much. And again, I'm doing a 4-card spread this month. And I want to let you know that if you go on my website, which is www.themagicalmatrix.com, and there's a place on the front page to put your name and your email address, your first name and email address, then I will send you a complimentary video. Remember last month I talked about how do you receive your intuitive hits? Are you clairvoyant? Do you see? Or do you feel? Those are the two that I'm focusing on in this video. It's about a 9.5-minute video, and it's a couple of exercises, a couple tips that I am more than happy to send you. So I hope you take advantage of that offer. Okay, so now on to your reading, what you guys came on for today. And so I'm focusing on, this is for Cancer. Okay, so one fell out. October 2015, which is really great when that happens. And this one wanted to come out because then you know, and that one, this is really funny. You know that it's for you. And the other thing is, this deck for this month has either been very active, which means that they want to come out, or they've been very particular. One of the signs, and I think Aries, it's like, we're not coming out until we feel just right about this. But it was a good reading. It's just that that's how the universe plays with us sometimes, and that's okay because we love to play, don't we? Okay, so your first card of this 4-card spread, Cancer, is a really great card. This is a spirit card. And spirit cards have to do with our aspirations, our inspirations, our spiritual force, how we feel spiritually in this world, in this 3D earth plane. And this is the number 6. And as you know, I'm a numerologist. 6 has to do with family, love, responsibility. If someone has a 6th birth path, or you're born on the 6th, the 15th, or the 24th, then very loving, very much a caregiver in many, many different ways with people. So I always tell 6s to take as much care of yourself as you do other people. Now with this spirit card, I'm sitting back because I'm really feeling like it's a wonderful, relaxing way to start off the month of October for you guys. You feel like you've been doing some work and getting some things organized, and this is feeling like, you know what, maybe not everything's perfect, but on your interior or spiritually, in a very dynamic way, you're starting to see blue skies again. You're starting to, okay, so this has come up a couple times this month, probably 3 actually. And it's about those that you love that have passed on, or it could even be pets that may be in the afterlife that, they're there with you, because I've gotten this, like I said, maybe 3 or 4 times this particular month. So this feels like, for me, for you, that if you ever do wonder, or if you see an item of clothing, or you have something of theirs and you think about them, that that's probably them saying, I'm here with you. So just to take note of that, and leave me some comments on below if you ever have feelings or instincts in that way. I am seeing somebody like sitting back in some type of what we used to call easy chair or relaxing chair, and so you're either hearing or you're feeling somebody with you. This is about your victory and success. And when I look at this card, because I do straight on and intuitively, his knee, which is in the midst of the yellow circle that is really dividing the grayer skies from the lighter skies where he's blowing up to the heavens. And maybe that's why I was getting this the afterlife is because he's talking. It feels like he's blowing his horn to the heavens, to those who, angels, guides, that loving feeling. And also what I'm seeing is just the tip of the horn right here in the yellow. It's like you are that close. So any of you guys that are really wanting to feel more spiritual, metaphysical, maybe you are doing some things that you're talking with some like-minded individuals. And it's really because, that would be because 6 has to do with community and family. And it feels like for a lot of you that joining that type of community or being in that type of sense of awareness in this beautiful month of October could be very, very invigorating and beneficial to you. Okay, so that's pretty awesome to start off your month with. Okay, so the next card you have, and this card has come up several times, so it's pretty interesting to me. This is an emotion card, and this is memories of love. And emotion cards have to do with emotions of the heart, how we feel, any type of emotion that we may want to self-express, because this could be related also to, well, I was getting ready to say a water sign. Wonder who I'm talking to, right? Okay, so Cancer, you're a water sign. This could have to do with Scorpio, or it could have to do with Pisces. So, but honestly, it probably has to do with you, or it could be someone that you're close to that does have a moon or rising sign. And if you don't know your own moon or rising sign, which is very helpful, I would probably Google it. And if you know that your time of birth, and of course you know where you were born, the last that, and it'll pop up like that, tell you your moon and rising sign. Very, very, very helpful in knowing your full circle of planets, of where they were when you were born. So what is this about for you? This is definitely emotion. This is definitely memories of love, past loves. Past love is what I'm hearing. So it feels like, a minute ago when I was talking about those that have passed on, it could be that. It also could be, too, that anybody that you're separated from, if it's a family member and not separated in a bad way, but, maybe it's your parents live away. Maybe it's your kids live away. Maybe whatever it is, it feels like, you'd like to be around them or you'd like to see them. So that's really coming on pretty strong. And when I take a look at this card, different things come up. Sometimes it's the candle up here, but it's the purple and yellow part specifically of the candle that this person is holding. Okay, so what does that mean for you? In fact, it feels very, very calming, as a matter of fact. So it's like when you think of someone and in regards to this memories of love, this is again like looking through like we used to have photo albums, or just remembering those. Maybe you have some old pictures, or maybe there's some pictures on your phone that you have recently taken, but something to do with you miss other people, you miss them, and it's just kind of saying, you know what, we're with you, I'm with you, but I do have these memories, which are a good thing. We want to keep those memories in our bank, our memory bank. So because that gives us the good feelings of life. Because I'm feeling like these are good memories, of love. So these are something to cherish and worship. And I'm also seeing children as well, like smaller children. It could be older children, but children that that feel playful again. So it might be that you're remembering some childhood memories, or your parents, something of that nature. It feels like family. Okay. And so for your third card for this 4-card spread, Cancer, this is the Shadow card. And this is a major arcana card. And in traditional tarot, this is the same as the moon card. And I have to tell you, this card has come up several times too. This came up, I believe, for Libra last month, and it came up for another sign this month, and I don't remember who. So here we go with the universal messages that I believe that the universe is wanting everyone to understand. And you know what this is about? It's about the sun and the moon. It's about the light and the dark. It's about the mirror effect. You know, as we've talked about, what you see in others that you don't like is probably a part of yourself that is not appealing, or that you don't like about yourself. And so when you notice that in other people, or you get a charge out of that, it makes you feel one way, then it's, you know, we all have it. We all have strengths. We all have not strengths. We're not all horrible, and we're not all perfect either. So we use those parts of us, most people do. We usually use our parts to put our best foot forward. But sometimes there are those that we come into contact with that shock us or stun us or make us think, I don't like that about that person. I don't care for that, and I don't know what it is about them. But a lot of times it can be something in ourselves that's causing that. So this is coming up again several times. I think it's a huge message for all of us, actually. And when I look at this card, what I'm really looking at are the hands on the staff, both the sun and the moon. And as you can see, the guy with, you know, the sun, he has his hand above the moon. So the light prevails. The light always prevails, always, always, always. So when I talk to clients and, you know, I mentor clients, and I'm always talking about positive movement forward. Stay positive, because when you're positive and you see the good in the situation you're in, whether it feels like, I don't know how I'm going to ever, you know, see any good out of this or this person, or you don't understand it, it's okay. Just try to see the best without sounding sugary or anything like that. If you can't feel that way, just try to somehow see it as being better than it is, because when you do that, then opportunities open, possibilities open, and expansion opens. Okay, and that's number 18, and 1 has to do with I can do it, and the 8 has to do with bridging the spiritual and the material worlds together, which is what you can do when you get past or through that kind of feeling of sludge. You get into the clear water. Okay, and so you have 2 major arcana cards for this month, the last 2 cards of the month. Your 4th card is the Sacrifice card. And in traditional tarot, the Sacrifice card is the same as the Hanged Man. So, as you can see, you know, whenever we sacrifice something, and in this particular card, this is very definite about this. Yes, you may be giving up some things, but you're doing that because there's better things to come. So while it may feel sad, because I'm seeing tears run down base, and that may have to do with this green emotion card, or maybe it's just letting go of some things that you really had some promise in, but you know what, there's better to come. There's more to come. Or maybe you've been hanging on this for a long time, and it's ready, you know, clear it off. It's ready to go. You're ready to be a different person, and for some changes to come about is what I'm feeling. This is, of course, a general reading, but it's feeling that way for me, for you, Cancer. Yeah, so look how she's pointing up towards the rainbow. The clouds are beautiful. There's a heart, if you can see in the clouds. There's also like a flower. And so there's wonderful things to come. And this is the number 12. And in numerology, 12 adds up to 3. 1 and 2 is 3. And it also denotes I can do it, plus the one, and the two is about cooperation, peace, and balance. And I kind of feel that way with yourself. With you being that way with yourself will really help you to feel more secure and safe and happy and grounded and special to yourself. This is really, this month is really all about you, if for the most part. Your victory and success, memories of love, how you feel, watching, your thoughts or your thinking, or understanding the every man or the every woman, and then giving up some, but boy, what you'll gain in the long run, the momentum on that could be amazing, because I'm seeing like a chariot and the wheels in motion. So, wow, Cancer, thank you so much. That was an interesting reading, and I actually love it. 2 major arcana cards there at the end. So the 3rd and 4th week of October, interesting for you guys. Again, thank you for joining me. If you would like a reading which is much more special and much more in-depth, you can click on my website, again, themagicalmatrix.com. There's an order reading tab. Or you can email me at themagicalmatrix@gmail.com, or even call me or text me. My number is below. If you have any questions about a reading, I'm open to speaking with you all. And so if you don't reach me at first, leave a message. I so appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome month. Take care of you, and know that there are good things that are coming your way and opening up to brightness and sunshine. Thank you, Cancer.